Hi, thanks for joining in. My name is Basha and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to do a little unboxing. It's not a big order, it's just two separate orders with two single orchids. Very recently I've been getting back into the Phalaenopsis orchids. I think we had such a long, dark and wet winter that I'm missing the flowers. And while I've got different genera of orchids, I found Phalaenopsis are the easiest to bloom, and when they bloom, they do provide us with beautiful flower show. So I have purchased two Phalaenopsis orchids just to spoil the show. And now unpacked. I've already opened the boxes because I'm very bad when it comes to opening parcels on camera. So there's the first one. Oh, okay. So it came obviously in a box and wrapped in paper like so. So let's open and see what I've got here. Am I gonna struggle with this? Yeah, it's okay. I don't know why, but on the camera I always struggle to open the box or parcels. I'm very, very clumsy when in real life I'm not. Okay, so that is the first one. It comes from the quite new company that has got a shop on Etsy, and also it's got a shop online as well. And what I've got here, and I said I'm gonna be quite clumsy. There we go, I am. I can't even open this now. Let me just grab. I've got scissors here to hand. I thought I would be quite organized opening the boxes, but not really, because everything seems to be attached to everything. Right, so the first one is, I think it's a new variety. It's called Phalaenopsis bulgari lemon. And the Bulgari one is quite common in the UK anyway. You can purchase it on the internet. I mean, you can only, type a Phalaenopsis bulgari in Google and it just comes up with so many options to buy. But this one seems to be a new variety. And it's lemon. It's meant to be scented. Yeah, it's got pleasant but a very, very delicate scent. I don't know if I can zoom in. So the flowers are pale yellow, which is obviously pastel yellow, which is obviously my favorite, with a little bit pink in the middle, and then they do have this gorgeous, those gorgeous spotting as well. But I don't think the camera will pick it up. Nope. Possibly. There we go. So that is the first orchid. That's my first Phalaenopsis orchid. I probably would like to purchase the original Bulgari as well, just to add it to my collection, just because I'm greedy and I've got absolutely no self-control when it comes to plants. So possibly I'll purchase down the line the original one, which is I think also called Bronze Buddha, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if this is the same orchid. It does appear to be the same orchid on the internet. Okay, so that is my first one. There we go. The roots, oh, well, basically they're just Phalaenopsis roots. There's loads of them. I don't think the camera can pick them up either. So yeah, the medium obviously is quite broken down as usual, so it would need a repotting. But it's a nice one. It's a nice Phalaenopsis. Right. Let's move to the next one. Now, a while ago, I have spotted a Phalaenopsis on the internet, online, in one of the garden centers that I used to buy from a lot. And that was Phalaenopsis Optistar Peaches, I think it was called. And I thought I will buy it later on that day. But when I came back, it was already gone. And since then, I have tried to find that Phalaenopsis, that particular one, but I couldn't. Until very recently, I found it on eBay from a seller that I think is getting her Phalaenopsis from the same place as the garden center, which is from Netherlands. I think it's a new collection because called OptiStar. Because I know they've got all the Optis, but that is a new collection. Now, the leaves I'm not very impressed with, I have to say, from the start. That was not on the photo when I was buying the orchid. I don't know if that is just a cell collapse or it's a pest. So I'm not very happy with the bottom leaves. I will check it for pests because obviously I don't know if it could be a virus because I can see some patches. I don't think the camera's picking up yellow kind of circles and stuff. I'm quite paranoid because I have imported some Phalaenopsis from Vietnam, and they came with the virus. Right, so this is the orchid, and again, pastel colors. So it's kind of greeny cream, and then obviously pink in the middle. And what I love about this orchid is the orange lip. There we go. It's quite hard to come by here, at least for now, in the UK. But yeah, I managed to find it on the internet. Again, I don't know if this is just cold damage or what it is. I can see, I think that's some fungal infection here. And I can see this here. I don't think it's a pest. I think, because there's no grazing on the underside of the leaves. I don't think it's a pest. I don't know, actually. It doesn't look like pests. However, it doesn't look all that great. What I will do, I'll message the seller and I will let her know that this orchid arrived not in the best shape. I mean, it's got loads of leaves, as you can tell. And the newest ones, I think, are okay. So I just need to watch this orchid, obviously. I need to keep it separate from my other orchids because I don't want to... if it's got a virus, if it's got, something viral, then obviously I don't want to spread it in my collection. But, and if it's obviously pests, what I would do, I will spray it anyway with systemic. I can see some of those leaves have been cut off at the ends. Don't know why, really. That leaf is hanging anyway. I might remove some of those most damaged leaves. Even though they're still green, I just don't like the look of them. So yeah, I'll message the seller and I'll let her know that I'm not fully happy with it. And just in case if something goes wrong with this orchid, I would like to get a refund. Again, I can't see any pests, but then again, it takes a few days for the pests to emerge after transport. So we will see. It's a gorgeous orchid again, nevertheless. If I manage to keep it alive and it's not a viral infection here on leaves, then and if I manage to rebloom, I think I'll cut the blooms because I don't like the look of this orchid. I need to repot it. I need to put it in different pots and yeah. And make sure that it's kept separate. Anyway, so those are the blooms. They're not very peachy. I don't know why this orchid is being called peach, OptiStar peach. But yeah, those are my two purchases. The first one, really happy with. Second one, not too happy. But then again, it's a Phalaenopsis. If it's not a virus, if it's just a pest damage or even cold damage, it could be cold damage actually. It could be very much cold damage. But I don't know. I will spray anyway. I will see if I can bring it back to its glory. I'll try not to touch the other orchid with. There we go, and that is the flower. The flowers are quite big actually, in comparison to, let's say, Bulgari. The flowers are quite big. This is basically just a complex hybrid Phalaenopsis, so the flowers will be quite big. The lip, though, however, I need to show. I just love those new crosses, which give you those kind of gorgeous orange lip. I'm still on the look, and I keep going like a broken record for my Phalaenopsis legato, which is the peach and creamy flowers. And I'm basically buying the orchids, buying the plants, the Phalaenopsis ones, that have flowers at least similar to the one that I've had. And there we go, one bloom has dropped here already. So I'll give you the close-up. I'm not really bothered because I'll be cutting up the spike, and I'll be reporting this orchid straight away and taking care of it. And there we go. So it looks kind of like a green Phalaenopsis, but it's on the camera, but it's more kind of yellowish with cream and then pink in the middle, but pink is very, very subtle. And then obviously this orange lip. Beautiful flowers, and I'm hoping I can grow it well. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today and watching my video and listen to my rambling, and I'll see you in my next one.